let's be real with each other. Failing sucks. Like, nobody wants to actually fail. Everyone wants to succeed. But the problem is we all fail. We all fail at some point in something, probably multiple times. Whether it's art, whether it's our jobs, our family, our relationships, whatever that looks like, we all end up doing it. So we all fail. The question is, how do we deal with it? Welcome to Zachary Ryan Art, a channel where I hope to do a lot of art and motivate people to create and try new things and not be scared of that stuff. And today what I really want to talk about is how to deal with failure. And what I want to use is an art challenge that I was doing during October called Inktober that I did a video about, if you want to check that out, and how I failed at doing that challenge. So first of all, Inktober is an art challenge that takes place during the month of October, and you're drawing in ink every day for 31 days, or trying to at least. And that was my goal. I even committed to drawing every day, and I've done it in the past well, and other times I didn't do it. Now, this time I said I was going to draw every day, and I started off strong. I was sketching during the day and spending time with family in the evening, and then later at night I would start drawing and finish my piece at around 2 or 3 in the morning. What that did was that started to lead towards burnout, I saw really quickly, and I didn't want to do that. So I slowed down drastically to basically creating a piece every couple days and just combining some prompts to make it fit better with what I was doing and with my life. So I eventually got far enough behind that I decided to just put the challenge off for now, but keep the ideas in my mind of the pieces that I wanted to finish eventually. And so the question comes is, why didn't it work out? Well, the answer is the same. That happens to a lot of us is life happens. You have family, you have unforeseen circumstances that take place that you obviously weren't planning for. And I realized that I was stressed about the time I was spending with my girlfriend and her 2 daughters, which is very important. Family time is extremely important for me. And then I was stressing also about the art to be done. On top of that, the studio area that I was working in got really cold really fast with basically no way to heat it. So I needed to redo another room in this apartment that was not nice. It's still under construction now with me repainting things, but it smelled terrible. The atmosphere was just heavy, and I don't want to be working in a place that has that feel to it. And so those are the things that happened for me to not be able to stick to that schedule. We come to the question of, did I actually fail at Inktober? The definition of to fail is to be unsuccessful in achieving one's goals. And with that definition, yeah, I did fail. I failed in the fact that I had a goal of drawing every day, and I didn't draw every day. I may have kept ideas in my thoughts and references, but I didn't actually draw every day, so in that I failed. But at the same time, the answer is also no, I didn't fail. There are goals that I had, if you go back and watch the video, of improving my art, of growing, of pushing myself. And there are pieces that I did during those days that I am extremely proud of, that I actually pushed my own boundaries. On top of that, if we get out of the art realm, like, I grew in life disciplines of knowing this is where I need to step back because my family is more important. If I don't draw every day for Inktober, that's one thing. If I fail being a good boyfriend and being a good fatherly figure, those consequences are much more drastic than me just not drawing every day for Inktober. So I learned how to discipline myself, and continually doing that, in something more important than just doing this drawing challenge. Not only that, but I'm not done yet. I still have ideas, Inktober inspired pieces in my head that I am going to do, and I am going to finish that push my art goals. And so that's why I'm doing this funny challenge that anyone can join. I even talked to Jake Parker, who started Inktober, and I think he's going to be joining with us, called Inktovember, where basically anyone who didn't finish their pieces in Inktober now has November to finish those pieces. So feel free to join along with that. And I am going to push these pieces, and it's going to be great. So let's get into what I really wanted to talk about, which was, how do you take these failures and turn them into something like inspiration and motivation? It's so easy for us to look at other people's successes and their wins and go, why couldn't I do that? That person drew all 31 days and it's incredible. Why couldn't I do that? You have to remember, we are all individuals with different circumstances. Just because they did that doesn't mean that they didn't sacrifice something else that you didn't want to. You don't know where they're at and what they're going through. And if it went great for them, awesome. It went great for them. What you need to do first is take a step back and breathe. Look at the whole big picture of things. What was your goals? Why didn't it work? Then, why not work on something simple? Work on something simple that you can finish that still works towards your goal, but maybe isn't as hardcore as what you wanted it to be in the first place. Third thing, look at your accomplishments. Look at what you actually did do during that time. Did you have some great accomplishment? Take those wins. Don't think about the failures. Take the wins. Then reanalyze and make new goals. For example, I took a step back. I still have these ideas that I want to do. My new goals are working on them through November. And if it takes longer than November, okay. So first, take a step back and breathe. Work on something simple. Look at your accomplishments and then reanalyze and make new goals. That will help you take this failure and turn it into something more like inspiration and motivation. And then when you're looking at other people's successes, don't take that as a way to tear yourself down and compare yourself. Look at it as like, that's what I would love to do. How can I work with my circumstances to do something close to that or something similar to that? Don't let them tear you down. Use it as a way to motivate yourself to continue to grow towards whatever it is that you want to be. I really hope this video helped you to look at failure in a different light, and maybe you can twist it to work for you and help you through things. If you found it helpful, I really appreciate a like and a subscribe as always. And I also sell leather journals and prints of the illustrations that I've done as well as the originals. You can check the links in the sites below. And I thank you guys so much for your support, because without you guys I wouldn't be doing this in the first place. Thank you for even watching this far, because it inspires me to do more of this. So until next time, as always, be inspired and keep creating.